Yes, we did buy the cat, but please hold back all of your feelings and unbiasedly listen to our explanation. First of all, now when I'm recording this video, it's Saturday, but it will be, when you're watching it, it will be your last Saturday, which would be the night we first moved on board and we received all the "do not buy the cat" comment. And we couldn't fall asleep last night because we were shocked how many people tell us don't buy the cat, but we already got it, so we can't change back anything. At first we felt really bad and felt like, whoa, did we make a mistake? But then we were chatting to each other and thinking what our thought was before we decided to buy the cat, and eventually we came up to the feeling of not thinking it's a mistake yet. If we have received those thoughts before we paid the money, we probably wouldn't get it, or we probably would take much longer process to think about it. But then I hope after I explain this thought process that we had, then maybe you could relate a little bit or understood us a little bit. Let me explain to you the whole process, because we always get really supportive comments, and we have such a supportive community, and this time when we get all the comments, almost all the comments that stating the opposite of what we did, we really felt like, oh damn, what did we do? First of all, we did have some influence from people in the yard. One of them, he was a professional captain, but later on he quit and he started buying ruined catamarans and refitting them and enjoying them for a year, sailing to Caribbeans and then sell them to make a profit. And he's done this like many times, and he gave us many ideas, and he checked the boat for us and everything, and he says it will not be a loss buying this boat. And there's another couple, they're refitting a big catamaran, and they also like give us really a big confidence of there's not much structural work to be done, but once you've done the cosmetic job, it will value much more than what we have paid. And which leads to the second reason, because this catamaran is in such a good price. The reason was because the previous owner has passed away when he actually put a lot of love and work and money into this boat, but he just couldn't finish. So we was able to afford this dream boat of ours, now I call it, because I really think it's a gem, because it wasn't advertised on the internet and the price is within our budget. And we have so much of space now, which leads to the third reason. We checked the price of the marina fees with the same category, the 10 meter to 11 meter category, monohull versus catamaran. And we think if we could stay on GT for 5 days a week, then we could definitely stay on this 10 days in 2 weeks. So we only need to go to the marina 2 days or 1 day each week to top up stuff, or maybe not even. So we could basically stay at Anchorage all the time, which would also lower our cost. And except all these, it came down to the work. And the work, because the COVID situation, now it will be so hard for us to go anywhere or even go travel. So if we get a boat that's almost ready, then we won't have anything to do on the boat. And with this boat, I feel like it's just the right amount of work. Even if we would have to sell it in the end because of money or because of other situation, we would still make a profit, so won't lose money basically. And we would learn a lot from refitting it. I hope after listening to all these, you would think we didn't make too much of a mistake, but we all don't know. We will put all the hard work in and hopefully change this boat into a nice boat, a boat that you don't think it's a mistake. Welcome to our new home.
This is where Wildlings Sailing Season 3 is going to take place. So welcome home, I guess, to us.
Yeah.
And welcome home to you guys too.
And it's an actual home.
So there's a lot of talking to do. We need to talk. So please walk through to our new dining area.
With the not fitted yet
cushions. And this crazy table. What on earth? So we've put our deposit down on this here 35-foot catamaran. It's a Cherokee built by Sailcraft, who also built the Iroquois, Apache and those types of catamarans. So it's a good solid British built boat.
Very proud of your country.
Very proud. So everything on the boat is pretty much done, at least the main things are. So the sails are brand new, they've never been put on the mast. The engine, maybe that needs a little bit of work, just a service really, and the main things are going to be the interior really, and for me learning things like the water system and like the gas system. It's only a little bit more complicated, but still a learning curve. So for me, what I'm doing, I'm basically tracing as many electrical lines as I can, tracing the gas line and trying to create a mental map of where everything is. It's quite fun. It's basically just a game of follow the wire, see where it goes. My mentality with buying this boat has been that it's like purchasing an education. Now, welcome everybody to my education of electronics. Boat electronics. There it is, guys. That's my education right there in wire form.
Boat plan.
Boat plan. Plan of the boat. Priority and type of alteration. So the table that we're using is from the book This Way. This is not going to be an exhaustive list. Some of the jobs that we need to do, and you have things like immediate, less urgent, or to do someday, and then you also have whether the jobs are structural, feature, or finish. So let's get a table written down. Less urgent, LED lighting. This is our project.
So the plan is to finish one room that we can temporarily live in, and then do the other hall and do the other bits of work, and then we can switch bedroom when we finish the other side.
A lot of the cabinets are going to get cut and thrown out.
Maybe not thrown out, we could reuse the wood. We're
going to reuse the wood, yeah. Hopefully we won't have to buy any wood because there's plenty. Ben's going to come over, he's really good at electronics. He's going to have a little look at the electronics and see what to do, because getting the shore power sorted so that there's no electrical fires and checking that everything's okay, and hopefully getting the battery charger working is pretty important. And another one for the someday list is going to be getting rid of this blue paint, which is very, very sickly in my opinion. Here is the man of the hour to come and look at the electronics.
Oh, putting me on the spot, I feel so nervous. Yeah, featuring in YouTube videos is difficult. You've got room for batteries there, and hopefully these will come back to life.
Yeah.
This is a good setup, because you have a nice fat 100 amp fuse. Then this one turns on basically the house stuff. And this one, when you turn this on, it says, actually has a nice label, emergency parallel. Combines the house bank with the engine bank so that you have either which way. If the house bank goes bleh, you can run everything off the engine battery. If the engine battery goes bleh, you can still start off your house batteries. You have a small charger here that needs
a dusting.
And it's quite simple. This, I think, just goes in here.
Yeah.
Which is connected on the front. This is the AC panel here to all the various switches. But as you can see, there's like more. There's more stuff in here than there's labels on the front. This is basically going to be one of those couple days worth of like
tracing, labeling.
Find what's on the switch and then sort of take it and see where does it end up going. You have a Raymarine autopilot unit with a gyro, not a gyro, but one of those nice little compasses that it uses. You have the Enemy A2000 network here for everything else, which is a pretty modern for boat this age, so
Okay.
that's good.
These ones are the LED.
Yeah,
Now we're
might be-
checking which lights work.
Flicky.
Huh?
Flicky.
Oh, okay. Oh, they both work.
These are LED.
But it doesn't work, this one. I'll try the bedroom one.
Water pump.
Oh, water
It
pressure
does
works. You can turn that on.
Don't hear nothing.
There you go.
There you go.
Voila. Now for sailing instruments. Ooh. It has oil pressure. Refried like
Coolant.
coolant, yeah. And this one.
That's the autopilot.
She makes a noise. Huh? Oh, she needs a long press. Alright, look at that. And she's working with a degree and everything.
So you have to go up and over, I think it's engaged, and then like this, it lets
Lets it loose. And also over here we have throttle for the engine. And also, this is gonna feel great, powering with 2 levers, spinning in a circle. No more bumping into boats in the marina. Maybe. Hopefully. This is gonna be one of our favourite places on the boat. The batten coming through here has just come loose. I don't know if it's supposed, I don't know. I'll try and get it fixed on. Maybe. Should I try?
Did you fix it?
A little bit.
The Playboy can't resist the trampoline attraction. Oh my god. How does it feel?
ooh. I can actually get some fresh air over this way.
This is the hashtag boat life, everybody.
Our pre-trial of the boat is done today.
So yeah, we're gonna lock up the boat, and that is it for one day of sort of owning the boat. Hopefully the owner is gonna come here tomorrow and we can finalize everything, and then the boat will be officially ours.
I'm drafting up a sales contract. Is that all I'm to you, Mishu?
So what's the plan?
The plan is sign the contract, send it to the French side to deregister the boat, and then register on SSR.
So here we are, tucked up in the aft cabin, and I'm on YouTube and I'm watching this channel, Pacific Yacht Systems, and they have loads of really good in-depth videos. I'm sure they have very advanced stuff, but they also have stuff for newbies like me. I'm starting to piece together very slowly how the electrical system's working. Good tidings, our previous boat was very, very basic. It didn't even have a bus bar or anything like that. It was very, very simple, just a very simple DC and AC. And I don't even think I understood that, to be honest. And I don't know how I got this far without understanding it, but lo and behold, we're still here and we're alive.
2 hours later, Mark's still watching the seminar of boat electricity. I'm also listening a little bit of what he's saying, and I feel like I'm in safe hand with this learning captain.
Fuse your wires at the start of the circuit. Your appliances are also probably fused. You need to fuse every appliance at the appliance and at the start of the circuit on the positive wire to stop your wire from catching fire. Well, it's official. We're beginning the slow moving to the catamaran. We're gonna get the shore power on, hopefully. We're gonna smell everything so there's no electrical fires, and we're gonna make sure everything's safe.
And I'm gonna go start cleaning out the bedroom and the whole boat so we can move in ASAP.
I think for the next 2 days it's just gonna be sorting because there's loads of stuff, loads of bits and bobs.
Yeah.
And we need to start thinking about how we're gonna have it as our little home. Right, so this is the main AC breaker, and then which goes to the AC panel, and then basically Ben's gonna stand here
and sniff things.
Sniff things. Listen out for any crackles and pops. I'm gonna plug in the shore power. Why plug it in when you can get someone to help? Hey.
Ready?
Ready. Here we are in the bedroom.
The main cabin.
Is this the main cabin then? Okay.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
AC's good here. So we've been leaving these batteries to see if they discharge much over one night. We've been steadily charging them to try and reboot them.
No.
12.79.
Not bad. 12.79.
Okay. So the plan is to keep an eye on the batteries without charging them, see if they lose the charge drastically. If they do, we have to replace them. If not, then we've revived the batteries.
First thing is to clean up this bedroom and make it livable while we work on the other parts. Let's crack on. All these are nicely painted by the previous owner, and maybe we just need to make little dolls for these and find what treasure is hidden inside. So this retro looking oven came with a boat, and I think it is actual retro, actual antique, and I love it. It's beautiful and it works, so I'm just gonna clean it up and maybe touch up, making new again.
Gas pipes out.
Be careful, big boy.
Bend legs.
Whoa. Ooh. Whoa. Maybe haven't been cleaned in.
Long time.
And another big job that I'm gonna do is to chip off all these mosaic tiles, because on the catamaran you need to lightweight, we've been told, and I'm just gonna take off all the heavy stuff. Oh.
Here we have all the tiles off. However, still loads of grout which needs to be taken off. First day, some work done.
Ew.
Is it really heavy?
Yeah. Officially moving on to the construction site. Bedroom. Wow. Tonight we shall have a cuddle.
On a double bed.
I missed your cuddles.
Aww. I missed your cuddles too. Welcome to our starboard hull. And this is the point of the video where I ask you very kindly if you could just click the like button at the bottom of this video, even if you didn't like the video, That would be super helpful for us because YouTube algorithms. So thanks for watching. Thanks to all the new subscribers that have joined us as well over the last week. Thank you to you guys who've been to our Ko-fi and PayPal to support us. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I know we say it every week, but yeah, it's super nice. And we know a lot of you guys didn't like this catamaran and you guys just thought that it was a bad idea. But yeah, Nadiana's probably answered a few of those problems or questions. But yeah, we're so glad to have you guys as subscribers, and we hope you stick with us. But next week we're probably going to have quite a few improvements to the boat, and we're going to have done a lot of work. So I know a lot of people are worried that we're going to keep dragging this out for a long time, but we're going to be back in the water in May. That's the plan, so it's not going to be too long. Alright, catch you in the next video.